What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video I'll show you step by step on how to draw Catbee from Poppy Playtime. Now I'm going to begin today's lesson in the center of a page and draw two large ovals for the eyes. Let's start with the one on the left. We're going to start from the very top, come all the way down towards the bottom of the oval, and then bring that back up towards the top. Now you want to leave a gap in between the eyes and draw the same size oval on the right. So we're going to start by lining up the top of the oval on the right side. It's going to bring that down towards the same height, and then bend that back up towards the top. Let's add in the eyelid. Starting on the inside of the left eye, I'm going to bend this up and then out towards the side. Let's line this up over on the right, going up and then bending that out. Let's add two small lashes along the outside, going out and up, go back in and draw one more. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now I want to push the pupils towards the inside. Let's start in the center of the eyelid, draw a circle, going all the way around. Just pull that up on the inside of the eye, and we'll just line that up on the right side. Let's add a small highlight circle on the left side of each eye, going all the way around. And we'll just tuck the right one up underneath the eyelid, and we'll fill the pupils in black. Now with the eyes in place, let's draw the top edge of the muzzle. We're going to start on the inside of the left eye. We're going to bend this up and then back down. Let's add the nose. Starting on the left, bend this up and then down. And then from the ends, bend this down and in towards the center point. Let's go around the outside of the muzzle, starting back over on the left, go all the way around. And we're just going to pull that up in the middle, just underneath the nose. Come down on the right, go up, and then in. Let's add two small fangs on either side. Come down and up like a V. Do the same thing on the right. Now in between the fangs, we'll draw the mouth coming down and then up, and we'll fill in the inside. Let's draw the chin going down underneath the fangs. Starting on the left side of the muzzle, come down, go across, and then back up. Now along the top of the eyes, we're going to add in the eyebrows. Let's start from the side. We're going to go up in an angle, and then bend that down the inside. Let's line this up on the right. Going up, and then angling this down towards the right side. Now the eyebrows are going to be thicker along the inside, and then taper towards the bottom. So let's start with the left. We're going to go up towards the top, and then taper this down towards the outside. Let's move out and draw the outside of the head. From the top of the eyebrow, we're going to step over towards the left. Just going to curve this around the eye, come down towards the cheek, and then just bend that in towards the side of the chin. Let's line this up on the right. We're going to go out, go around the eye, come down, and then in. Let's add that fold inside the ear. From this point, bend this out and then up. Now from the top, we're going to step down, come down, and then in towards the side of the head. Let's add a curve along the top of the head. Starting over on the left, and bend this up in the middle, come across, and then back down. Let's draw the outside of the ear in behind the head. From this point, we're going to step up, curve this up, and then go out. We want to round out the tip of the ear, come down, and then bend that in toward the side of the head. Let's do the same thing on the right. Stepping up, and then out, rounding out the ear, come down, and then in. Let's add a stripe across the side of the head and then along the top. We'll start from the left cheek, come down and in, and we'll line that up on the right side. Let's round out the inside of the stripe and then bend that back out towards the side of the head. Let's add two thick stripes along the top, starting from the base of the ear, and come down, and then back up, almost like a half oval. And now we're going to place those two large antennas along the top of the head. Let's start from this line and bend this up, and then bend that out. Now you want to round up the antenna, coming all the way around with a half circle, and then bend that back in. Let's add a fold along the bottom. We're going to step back. It's going to taper this in and then down on top of the head. Now with the head complete, let's move down and draw the fur in the center of the body. We're going to start over on the left side, come around, and then in. Let's go over towards the right, go in the opposite direction. And we'll add a point by adding a curve going up and in. Let's pull this back down and in towards the center of the body. And then we'll add that seam across the shoulders. From the top, we're going to step over, curve around, and then bend that in towards the bottom. Let's go over towards the right side. Just pull that down towards the same height. Now let's connect these two lines with a curve coming down towards the bottom of the body and then back up. From these 2 points, let's curve the legs, going out and then down towards the bottom. Now I'm going to round out the bottom of the feet, come down and then bend that up towards the outside. And we'll bend this up and then in towards the top of the body, going up and then bending that in. Let's add the hind legs in between. We're going to step in, bend this out, and then down to right about there. Round out the bottom of the leg, and then back in. Now we're going to add 2 sets of stripes across the front legs. From the bottom left, step up, curve this down, and then up. We're just following that same curve of the foot. Now step up and draw that again. Let's add 1 more stripe across the top, starting from the inside leg along the top, and it's out and then up. I'm going to step down and curve that back in. Now I add 1 stripe across the hind leg, bending this in, step down, and draw that again. Let's add those wings across the top of the body, starting on the left, bend this out, and then up. Now we're going to round out the wing, come down, and then back in toward the side of the leg. And now we're going to add the tail coming out from the left side. Let's start from the top of the leg, bend this out, and then up. Let's round out the end of the tail, and just taper this back in towards the side of the leg. Now I'm going to add 3 curves across the tail for the stripes. Starting from the top, curve around and in, leave a gap. We're going to drop that 2 more times. Now we'll finish off by signing our art and adding a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. That's how we draw Catbee from Poppy Playtime. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe and share this with all your friends. And if you want to keep drawing with me, you might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.